Yo, left-wing media claims that Trump's recent travel ban is just to distract us from him and Elon's online feud. And honestly, Fox hasn't been really covering it until recently. But guess what, YouTube? I've been talking about it all weekend. Cause you know why? Cause fudge that African, man. This geek, hey, this nerd, he think just cause he's smart and that he's rich that he can buy influence in our government. Well, yeah, if you smart and rich, you can buy influence in our government. But you already got your influence. Trumpito gave you all your companies, Tesla X, SpaceX, all of them got government subsidies. But you want your cake and eat it too, you African butter man, butter fudge that African, fudging with some s'mores and some marshmallows in between, two graham crackers fudging. But anyway, this video clip is from the Five. My main man Greg Gutfeld. He kind of tries to not really choose sides. As the host of the Five, they kind of go over this last week's feud, the beef. But sometimes you have to choose sides. Fudge you, Elon. When I see you, I'm gonna kick that ass back to Africa. My name is Marcus Russell. This is the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Let's get right to the video.
It is the Trump travel ban 2.0 in the wake of the horrific firebomb terror attack against a Jewish gathering in Boulder, Colorado, done at the hands of an illegal immigrant who overstayed his visa. President Trump is issuing a sweeping new travel ban that covers 12 countries and partially restricts entry to the U.S. from 7 others. Earlier, he explained why in the Oval.
It can't come soon enough, frankly. We want to keep bad people out of our country. The Biden administration allowed some horrendous people, and we're getting them out one by one, and we're not stopping until we get them out. We have thousands of murderers. We want to get them out. We want to get them out now. We don't want to have other bad people coming into our country, but using the word bad, I'm being nice.
But the media smells a distraction, trying to make the travel ban all about Elon Musk's recent criticisms of President Trump's big, beautiful bill.
Obvious reason for announcing the travel ban tonight that will take effect on Monday is to turn our attention away from Elon Musk's war on Donald Trump.
Trump has issued a travel ban, and I think that is very effective for this president in terms of changing the direction of headlines.
The president made a series of announcements just yesterday going after former President Biden, announcing this, certainly knowing that it would change the topic.
Speaking of which, President Trump is responding to Musk.
Elon and I had a great relationship. I don't know if we're well anymore. He's worn the hat. Trump was right about everything. Elon knew the inner workings of this bill better than almost anybody sitting here. And he only developed the problem when he found out that we're going to have to cut the EV mandate. I'm very disappointed in Elon. I've helped Elon a lot. And I'll be honest, I think he misses the place. He actually went up in campaign for me. I think I would have won. Susie would say I would have won Pennsylvania easily anyway.
Oh boy, but Musk is firing back quite a lot on X, and it continues right now. It all started with this post that said, quote, "Without me, Trump would have lost the election." Greg?
Yes.
Where are you going with this?
Well, I think what you're seeing is a battle between the purist and the pragmatist. I don't like it. I want it to stop. I want to tell them if they're both watching, knock it off. We're done with this. This is an incredible moment for our country. It's awake. It's optimistic. It's on board with the golden age. Don't sabotage it with a self-inflicted feud. You know, don't let the Dems get back up from the floor where they belong. You know, you got two really successful people, billionaires, and they both, I guess, have egos, but they also have different ways of seeing things. The great thing about this is we all see it. This is an incredibly transparent administration. This isn't a bug in the system. This is the system. So I want you to compare this system to the one, you know, that ended in 2020. Would you take a forceful president and a billionaire publicly feuding in public, you know, over an invalid president, you know, who was kept hidden from the public, leaving the country without a leader? I'll take this any day. At least I know what's going on, and I can somewhat enjoy it. But I want him to stop. I've had it. This is like, it's like I don't want to see my parents fighting. I just want them to get back to, I like Batman and Robin. I don't like spy versus spy. Can I talk, just finish up on all the outrage over the travel ban and stuff? This is a collision between adult actions and childish ideals. You know, the hysterics have gone without adult supervision for so long, and the muscle of deterrence have atrophied. They don't know what it's like. That's why every time Trump takes an adult action, it's like a big bucket of ice water on their head. But the travel bans, the deportations, the criminal roundups, these are a course correction necessary after 4 years of children running the candy store, doling out benefits and cash to everybody. They happily forfeited the adult role to be basically a global Santa Claus. I mean, you could have protected the country. This wouldn't have happened, but now the adults are in charge.
You know, Kayleigh, do you see this as a big distraction from all the good work that this administration has been able to do up to date? Will this only distract from any of those moments?
I don't see it as a distraction. Yes, the liberal media will go nuts over this. They have been all week. But this was predictable. You have the richest man in the world, Elon Musk, and the most powerful man in the world, President Donald Trump. For this to work, the richest man in the world would have had to subjugate his ego to the most powerful man, because guess who the American people elected? The man sitting behind the resolute desk you are looking at. And Elon Musk, he did a lot of good. He brought attention to spending, to cutting spending. No one wants to touch that issue. He touched it, and there was a lot of personal backlash. He lost value in his companies. He got death threats. But ultimately, President Trump is the one who won the election. And for Elon Musk to say, I won Trump this election, President Trump won all of the swing states. He is the first person in the Republican Party to win the popular vote in 20 years. He had the highest raw vote total of any Republican nominee ever in the history of the party, increased double digits over the last 4 years among Latinos, Black, and young people. No amount of money bought that. What bought that was a movement. And Elon Musk had to decide, I'm either going to fold into this or go away from this. And he chose to go away from this. I think it's a sad thing to see. I agree with you, Greg. I don't want to see the adults fighting, but I do think this was predictable.
Well, Harold, what are your Democrat friends saying about what looks like a breakup at the moment?
So, Sandra, I'm glad you're here and glad Kayleigh's here. My Democrat friends are disappointed too. No one wants to see this. I don't think this is a Democrat or Republican thing. We should just call it for what it is. The adults are not in charge. The president did benefit from Mr. Musk. If you go back and replay, and we talk about the things that we say on this show, we were right on border security. We were right on the cognitive decline of the president. And we thought we were right about this relationship with the two of them. I'm hoping, I agree with you, this is not a partisan thing, but I hope they're able to repair this. For the richest person in the world who happens to live in America and has dual citizenship, I think, but here in South Africa, and for the president of the United States who had a relationship a year ago, they were the greatest of pals.
Yo, it is a shame because it did seem like they was homies. I do like the transparency within this new administration. Even the Twitter beef is better than hiding a mentally decrepit president while his wife and her work husband secretly run the country. I'm sure it takes an alpha male type of mindset to become the richest man alive, as does it take to become the president of America twice. Men like us usually always have a selfish ulterior motive into why we nourish relationships with people, especially people we're not sleeping with and or not related to. And all of the relationships that I personally have, I definitely get something in return. I think that Elon's ego and possibly the drug use, they say he was on ketamine, that's gotten in the way, you know what I'm saying, of his better judgment. Because Elon, you not really gang. You African, bro. For real. You don't use deodorant. You got too many badass African ass kids running around the Oval Office. You must have told them that you was president because we heard how they was talking shit to the other day when the little bad little African little baby was in the Oval Office, thinking that you the real president or something. You're not the real president anyway. And then now with this Epstein stuff, you done put your ashy African foot in your big mouth, man. You think just because you having money that you can just buy your way into the gang, dude? Everybody's having money, bro. Hey, look, we print that shit over here, man. Literally, you lame. Yo, my name is Marcus Russell. This the Marcus Russell Show. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Until next time, peace.